Welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus. This is Drew, but you may know me as Zeph. This Dungeons & Dragons podcast may contain fantasy violence, language, and adult themes. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Now, get ready for your paradigm to be shifted.
Lost all momentum today. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wild Magic School Bus, the most unprofessional D&D podcast you shall ever hear. I, of course, am your DM, Calvin Piper, and these loons play D&D with me. Go and introduce yourselves, guys.
That's worse than the racist one.
Hey, everybody, this is Drew. I'm playing Zeph, the Gem Dragonborn Druid, and no, Draconian. God damn it.
Hey, try and say your character's information without reading it off your screen.
Hey, everybody, this is Drew. I play Zeph, the Gem Draconian Druid, level 6. I have a lot of fun playing it. I have a lot of fun playing with this group of people, and I really just want to say how much I support you, Calvin, in your role as our creative source.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Are we doing the prompt?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, which of the die would I be? I think I would be a D10, but it's all zeros.
The percentile.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all zeros, though. So
Wait, it's all zeros?
It's a nat 10 every time.
There you go.
I see.
I like it.
W.
Wow, you think highly of yourself.
My name's Matty B, and I am Fulgrin, the Dwarven Paladin, and I would be a D8, because 8's my favorite number.
That's fair.
We're allowed to have favorite number?
Yeah. I mean, 8 was never covered on Schoolhouse Rock, but it's fine. I'm Will. I play Glyph Coldfront Kazidi, the male lizard folk artificer, level 6.
Evidently.
I think I'd like to be a D12 because there's some chonk to those rolls.
True.
It almost chonks harder than a D20, so I think I'd like to be a D12.
What is chonk?
Chonk? Like, listen. What's a chonk?
chonk.
It's got a chonk.
That's chonk right there.
She got a chonk. Next.
Hey, I'm Preston, and I play Lucius Kane as our warlock. And if I were to be a die, I really want to say a D4 because they're always appreciated. You know?
That's true.
Anytime you guide one of us, we
Yeah.
look at you in the face and say, "Thank you, Preston."
Yeah.
That D4 is always it's a bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
2D4.
It's
Or not.
great at parties. D4s are great at parties. That's it.
That's fair.
I am Michelle, and I play Kenneth Quinn, the Human Ranger, level 6, and I think I'd be a D20 because it has
you would.
just
You would.
enough options. I am paralyzed by too many. D20 has just enough. Amen.
Okay. All right. Matt Yang is not here with us tonight. He's not feeling great, so best wishes to him as
Holy
he recovers.
Matt?
He'd be a D6.
He's a D6.
Oh, he is so a D6. Sorry.
He's a square.
Wow.
Oh, no, yeah. Matt, we love you. That's what I was thinking.
No, Calvin's chosen violence tonight, guys. Let's roll for initiative.
It's actually
Let's
very
see.
true.
Let's roll for how many faces Calvin has.
2!
And while my villain arc begins to unfold, let's go ahead and jump into episode 44 of the Godscar Chronicles.
Drew, you can hold on to that 20.
So the last time we were here, the party had been on quite the adventure, discovering and uncovering secrets of Lucius's patron, an individual known as Lord Ferrei. After delving into the memories, the shattered and broken memories of this individual using a witch's ritual, they began to learn that some of the things that had been thought of this patron were not all what they seemed. There was a tense confrontation between the patron, Lord Ferrei, and the follower, the warlock, Lucius Kane, as Lucius began to discover that there was more to the story and that they had been used more than helped in this transaction. But nevertheless, a deal was struck, an agreement was made to follow through till the end, because, gosh darn it, Lucius is just more loyal than a dog when he loves that about him.
He's real cute.
He's a nice guy. Nevertheless, after the ritual finished, the witches revealed that the location of the primal self, the part of Lord Ferrei that is still living, is hidden away in a place not known to mortal man. But the witches could provide a way for a little bit of a price. And so another toll was extracted. The witches opened a portal, and one by one you all stepped through the dark portal into a new and different place. And that is where we find ourselves tonight.
I like another troll was extracted.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's a lot of trolls. A lot of trolls being dealt with in this thing. So, as you step through the portal and find yourselves being shunted to this new place, this new reality, you find yourself standing in a grassy front yard. The sky above you, dark and filled with stars, as if a evening has come, but bright enough to the point where you feel as though you can see everything around you in pretty decent light. The constellations and galaxies that twinkle and shine above your heads are so vast and so unique and unrecognizable. The purple-black skies illuminate the world around you till you can see a small footpath of white stone winding in front of you for maybe 60 feet or so, set between two small fruit trees. And nestled in those fruit trees in this open grass area is a tiny little cottage, simply made with a grass roof that kind of has some flowers that are growing out of it. Simple design. Does not seem like anyone's home. There are no lights, no fires, no smoke coming out of the chimney. But this is what sets before you. What do you do?
Question. Have we long rested?
Since the visions, no, you have not.
Oh, that's not good.
That's pretty troublesome for me.
Guys, we're almost done.
What?
We're almost done.
Like, with your quest?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Nice.
We're really close.
Okay.
So what do we do now?
We go in there, and we take him out.
Okay. Yep, that seems pretty straightforward.
So but I don't know. But like, they said this part of himself, wants to keep on living.
Okay.
So is it like in a box or something?
Jar.
It's like in the jar, like in the vision.
That's what I.
So there's just a
thinking.
jar in there that we just have to destroy.
That seems pretty.
Can I talk to Lord Ferrei in my head? Mm-hmm. Ferrei, is it okay if me and my friends rest, or is this urgent?
I guess that would be all right. I don't know. I can... Perhaps a trade, Lucius. Let me help you, and in return, do something for me.
I'm already doing something for you.
Yes, but something more. Keep the coffin closed when we get in there. I fear my presence will enrage my primal self. I will not be able to help past that door. But I can help now.
Okay.
One moment. And as that happens, you guys see the coffin on his back kind of creaks open a little bit, and that gray purple smoke begins to spill out and begins to surround kind of the world around you guys, almost like a fog kind of collecting at your feet. And as that happens, the cold of the night kind of pressing in around you begins to pull away, and you begin to feel comfortably warm. And the the weight of tiredness, the aches and pains that you've suffered from the strangely mental journey you took, but now being physically felt on your bodies, begins to kind of lift. And almost like feeling like you catch a second wind, you are able to get a little bit of rest. So, Lord Ferrei has created a moment to where you are able to gain a few spell slots if necessary, and a few hit die if necessary. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll a d4, and that will determine how many spell slots, if necessary, you regain. And then I'm going to roll a d6, and that is how many hit die you will be able to roll to earn back. Make sense?
Yep.
Roll it. Yep.
All right.
Question.
So, yes.
Can some of those slots count for like traits like breath weapon and wild
As
shape?
if it's a slot you expended, you can use it if you need to.
Okay.
Okay.
Four.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Sorry.
I've lost exactly 4 spell slots.
I don't believe Matt has lost anything. I don't think Matt, because you weren't here last week, right?
No,
but
we didn't use him in combat.
But we
either.
didn't use you. You were just. I think you were just kind of.
Fighting.
You didn't do anything. So I think as long as you're where you are, you should be fine. All right. So for spell slots, 2.
Hey!
2 spell slots.
That's crazy because I'm a warlock and that's all I have.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I need.
Well, actually, so Lord Ferrei, am I going to be able to do what I still do? Like, am I able to do Form of Dread and Eldritch Blast? Like,
Yes. I'll still be here, but beyond imbuing you with these gifts, which you already possess, I don't need to supply them to you. Beyond that, I will have to remain dormant.
okay.
So any questions you have, ask before we step in the door, because...
How the hell am I supposed to do this power stuff you're talking about?
What do you mean?
You keep on saying that I have stuff on my own. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you... Can I fly?
I'm not sure. Lucius, I understand there is a lot of questions, and I do have some answers for you. Please trust me, this is important. The sooner we can put this part of me to rest, the sooner we can bring this all to an end, and I can explain anything I need to you. Please.
Just know that I'm pretty sure you're aware of how much I'm doing for you.
I am.
Because not a normal person would be doing this. And you're lucky I'm just a little bit crazy.
Perhaps I need a little crazy to help me.
Can we hear this conversation going on?
I mean, I would assume you're just talking in your head, right?
I'll make a wisdom save to see if I get caught up. Yeah, it's in my head.
Okay. 3 hit die that you can roll and gain back. So whatever your hit die is, you can roll it 3 times and gain that much hit points back if necessary.
2, 5.
Wait, what do I...
15.
10. How many do we get to do?
3.
3. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so how do we destroy the primal?
Yeah, how do we destroy it? Do we just like open it and your body's like whoa, whoa, whoa?
Is it something to do with like your worst fear?
I would assume, you hear this so you can relay it to everybody. I would assume once you break the vessel that holds the primal self, it should die. It doesn't have a corporeal form. The only reason I'm alive is because I was able to attach myself to, well, this part of me attached itself to the body that's in this coffin. But the primal self was just contained, so I would assume once it's released, it just evaporates.
Hey, Lucius,
Yeah.
could you ask Lord Ferrei what the container that he put his primal self in accidentally,
What does it look
what's
like?
it vulnerable to?
Is it vulnerable? What does it look like and what is it vulnerable to? If it's vulnerable to anything.
As you ask that, immediately all of you get the visual in your head as if you had seen it before. It is a small, almost egg-like shape, a little more slender, with a flat bottom, and the top and bottom have this kind of like vine-like gold filigree that's like crawling across it. And it is a clear container, and there seems to be some sort of a red mist or kind of like like particle floating in it.
It's just like Star Trek.
Like what?
Star Trek.
Oh, that game we used to play.
Yeah, you know.
Right, you go out late at night.
matter.
Right, you go out late at night and you try to find each other by the stars.
Yeah, you know.
Is there traps?
Using
Ferrei?
the red glowing dust.
You had it and then you lost it at the end.
I don't believe so, but I don't know.
Okay. That's fine.
It's odd when I try to recollect this memory. It's almost as if there's half of it missing. Parts of it I don't quite remember.
Hey, Lucius, real quick clarifying question for Lord Ferrei.
Yeah.
We've only ever allegedly killed anyone that didn't really have the option to tell us they didn't want to be killed. This is the first time I've gone into knowing I'm about to kill somebody.
It's
that
like a
suicide
in a way. What?
What? So
Is he alright with dying? I mean,
Who?
Ferrei's.
I have been spending 3 years of my life doing that.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you spend all this
You
time
think I
doing
haven't
something
asked
and then,
him, like,
you finally get to it. It's like, it's different when it's right in front of you.
At this point?
that's a really good point. You can be real prepared for something, then you get into the situation. You're like, no, I didn't really realise all the consequences.
So at this point, genuinely, I think we're past that.
Oh, okay.
For me, and for everyone that's been trying to help him get to this point for so long. I mean, they've been killed for that exact reason, actually.
That makes sense.
This time, he's ready.
Good.
Okay. I hope he doesn't get unready.
Oh, he has no
well,
choice.
It's too late at this point, yeah.
Yes, he.
All right, he's stuck on this meat train, and we're gonna go. Right? Is that funny? Is that good, guys?
Preston, that was funny.
Chugga chugga choo choo, let's go, guys!
Please don't say chugga chugga.
No?
Just meat.
Okay, chugga chugga meat train.
Sugar meat train.
That's a band name.
They do ska.
Yeah, and 100%.
I feel like that's a metal band because
We should make our way towards the door.
Sugar meat train.
definitely.
You guys approach the simple cottage door. It's made of wood.
Wait, no, we don't.
Okay.
So, what is the plan?
Just go.
We approached
Just keep
this
on
door
going.
made of wood.
There might be traps, there might not be.
I mean, do we all come in like some of us through the window, some of us
Let's
down the chimney?
stop overthinking it. Let's just do it.
Through the window and down the chimney.
I mean, if you want to, you can go do that.
Alright, dibs on the window. Good luck with the
Get
chimney.
some. Okay, I'm gonna try the door. Is it locked?
You go to open it?
Yeah.
It's open.
Okay.
As you go in, you see a barrel
I'm
rolling
like-
through a broken window.
Starts clearing things. I just walk in.
Yeah, all the halls. I'm just clear.
Do I?
How easy is it to get on the roof?
I mean, it's pretty low.
Yeah, can I climb up there?
Absolutely.
Cool, and drop the
Oh, is that- that's not even-
my hunculus down the
Chimney?
chimney. If there's no heat coming up, obviously you said
Sure.
there wasn't, so
Yeah.
I don't
Sure.
tell me you burn your hunculus.
Sure.
No, he didn't say it with care though. He didn't say anything about dropping
So,
the down the
as-
stairs.
Lowering down with care.
As
Oh,
you
God, just what you said.
as you step in,
Yeah.
there's the shatter of glass as Glyph tumbles in, and as both of you are kind of standing in the room, as you're looking around, you hear a clank and a bang as from the fireplace something pops out.
I shoot it.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
Fuck you.
11.
Does 11 hit your
No.
roll? It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
And he just kind of like spins around there, like making a little shriek noise. And then he looks and sees you and charges you to attack. No, I'm just kidding. But he does. He is like.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You scared me.
I like that you were trying to think of a made up language, and then you just gave up.
Fuck you.
All right.
He does what Michelle does.
That's what my guidance
All
does,
right.
dude.
The first room that you see
Best room I see.
is...
There was, fun fact, there were no windows or chimneys in this room, but Calvin is so happy with how we played it that he's like, you know what?
letting it happen.
I believe
Is this a
that.
curtain?
It is.
Okay.
All right, so as you walk in, you can see it's a pretty simple room, sparsely furnished,
With a pool table.
with a privacy curtain on one side, what looks to be a small kitchen area, and
Fireplace.
a few personal items. A fireplace off in one corner with a mantle with nothing on it, dusty. There's a layer of dust around everything in here.
Yeah.
Seems like whatever was here whoever lived here has long since abandoned the place.
Sweet.
wonder where
Okay,
the hell we're at.
everyone spread out and start just looking for stuff.
Looking for traps, first things first. That's
Go
what I'm looking
ahead
for.
and make an investigation check for
I'm
me.
gonna guide myself and make like a perception check.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh, 19.
Sidebar for like not particularly in the house, but like I want to know: is this like a place that looks familiar? Like, is the flora and fauna seem familiar from like the outside of it? Like, what climate
Make
was
a
it?
nature check.
You know?
Yeah,
I
let's
got
go ahead.
17.
Did you say the
17.
word climate like the word primate?
With a 19, you can definitely see that there's nothing in here that would indicate any kind of traps. Nothing catches your eye. With a 17 perception check, the first thing you notice is that this room seems like it was lived in at one point,
Yeah.
but it also looks like it has been searched. It seems like the rug on the floor has been moved around. A couple of the drawers in the kitchen area have been pulled out and left kind of hanging. And anything of note has just kind of been either moved or not thrown about as a ransacked.
Stuff looked like has been taken. Like,
Hard to tell, but it definitely
Yeah.
looks like this place had been looked through at some point.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like. Oh no! Did someone else get murdered here too? All right.
Around the curtain, you can see there is a simple 4-post bed.
Okay.
My hunculus has clocked that bed, and he's zooming around everything, and you just see this puff of smoke as he just under the bed.
Does not find anything under the bed.
Okay.
At 20.
A nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
It seems as though this fauna is native to Taurun Mall.
Okay.
Seems like something that would be nothing out of the ordinary. However, it is all strangely saturated.
Wait, what? Hold on. Let's back up to fauna in the building.
Outside.
No, outside. Because I asked like what the climate was, flora and fauna, like if it seemed familiar.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or
It's
if
a
we were on
pleasant-
a different
yeah,
continent
okay,
entirely.
I
It's a
thought I
pleasant
did.
evening, a bit chilly with the night, no sun, stars that you've never seen before, and fauna that is strangely saturated. The leaves seem almost too green. The fruit seems almost too ripe. The grass is almost too soft. It's strangely saturated for
So
some
Zeph
reason.
is hanging out on the roof, just like chilling out up there. Can he do a perception check of his environment as well?
Yeah, go ahead and perception, nature, whatever you
Yeah,
want to do.
Nate. You know, like he.
Can
Man, I can't believe I don't have any inspiration. I've been so good. Let's see.
I love that so much of what he does is a subtle.
Is that a D20 or is that a D12?
That's
That's
D20.
20.
Okay, looks like a 12. 10?
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing. It's
Okay.
it seems normal, but something feels strange about it.
Okay.
Lucius is gonna go stomp around.
There's also no moon,
There's also no
which you would know. So, as someone who is now oddly like
moon.
aware
sensor,
of the moon,
Yeah.
there is no moon here.
What? That's weird.
Do I sense
just-
that it
that's
is
not
that it is not in orbit, or do I just sense that it's not on this side of the planet? Like, can I not feel it at all, or can I not?
You can't feel it at all, which is odd because the whole world around you is lit as though it were a full moon. Because you can see things. It's not dark, but it is lit as though by these galaxies and stars that are above you.
That's kind of trippy.
But
Interesting.
the singular moon that circles Taurun Mall, the one that is the largest of them, because there are several moons that can be seen from various distances, but none as big as the prime moon, which is the one that everyone sees.
Okay. Can
The largest of them. But
Can I attempt to cast guidance on myself?
sure.
Okay. Does it work?
It does. You are able to still feel energy and harmony within the nature around you. It is living, but it definitely you do feel a little like a little shallow, almost like you're not fully like able to feel like the depth of power that you normally do when you're in like with the moon. So
is there? Jeez, that's a high level spell slot. Are there any? You said there were fauna. Are there any animals around that we can see?
not that you've seen.
Huh? Nope.
My hunculus
It's
can't
Tuesday.
communicate with other people, can it?
What?
Does it say if it
It's
can?
gonna-
It says Tuesday.
No. No, I can communicate with it, but it cannot communicate itself.
I don't know, but I gotta go.
Hey guys! He shouts through the ceiling. Down the chimney.
Yeah, mate.
The sky's wicked different. I don't think we're, in our world anymore.
Okay, hold on. I might go through the door, actually. Even though I just made another one, I'm going to walk out the front door.
Walk out the door. Combat rolls back through the broken window.
The reverse combat roll's harder than the traditional one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look out there and see if... I'd like to make a check myself, see if I notice anything that's a little wonk. Well, that's not going to do it, because it's a... That was 16.
Something specific, or what kind of roll did you actually make out of curiosity?
So it's a nature check, because I'm trying to see if there's anything in the stars that I would notice is different than what we are
no
used to
recognizable
staring at.
constellations.
Hi, cheese, mate. There's nothing in the sky.
No, completely different.
How are people going to know how to live their lives if their horoscopes are all off on this
So
side?
she's gonna go
Yeah, well,
make an investigation.
I've heard that
as in,
over the passage
he's gonna
of time,
stomp around the room looking for any
constellations can
hollow
actually change position.
flowboards or something.
And maybe could we
I'm
have just
myself.
gone far in the future and the moon has fallen away and...
No, hold on. I think you're right, but you're wrong. Maybe we're way back in the past.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
same,
I mean-
same idea might hold constant.
Stars are still the same, generally.
Well, like I said, I've heard tell that they change very subtly, and I've experienced that myself. The constellations do change minutely.
yeah, but
over
you'd still
time.
be able to find...
It'd have to be a really long time ago. Like, probably
'cause-
before houses.
Yeah, because the one draconian that knew about that, the Moon Knight, he was able to like figure out that you could just like turn back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. Sorry, the Moon Knight joke. It's a decent show. All right.
You narrated. You were thinking exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It was Moon Knight, the draconian.
Now that you mention it, I'm looking in the sky. I don't even see Mark's Wahlberg anywhere.
That is my favourite constellation.
Oh boy. All right. So
Have you noticed how it
Stop.
gets bigger over time? Under
just
certain
keeps growing.
conditions. Yeah.
I don't see Dwight. Nope.
This is how he figured it out.
I was trying to think of who starred in a lot of movies with him. It was like, oh, The Rock. I don't see Dwayne's Johnson.
Stop.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson. Oh my god.
that's where we're at now, folks. Preston, you did a investigation check
Yeah,
in the
I got
building.
21.
21. Looking around the rest of the room, nothing seems to really pique your interest except in the far end of the house. There does seem to be a simple wooden door that is shut.
Oh, okay. Then I go towards that door. Mm-hmm. And I see if it's locked.
It is not locked. It opens up.
Yep.
Leads a flight of steps down to a small landing that is dark. There's no light down here, so it's hard to see. But with dark vision, you can see it essentially leads down to a small landing with what appears to be
Since
walls
this
down
happened
there.
before, can I, as I'm gonna yell this out to everyone, and then also descend.
Okay.
And I want to make, as I'm going down, I want to make a perception check and see if because we've dealt with false walls in the transitionary places before.
Sure.
So can I make a perception check to see if
You can. Go and make a perception check.
10.
10. As you begin to feel down the steps, you hear them creaking as you descend. Is anyone else following him as he's called out and
Sure.
notated that this is happening?
Sure.
Do we hear it from outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a small house. It's not nothing.
I'll bring up the rear.
So everyone begins to make their way towards the door. Lucius descends.
Yeah, I slide
Indicating-
down the roof, like really cool.
Yeah.
Dropping off right next to the door, right next to him. Yeah, and we walk in.
Make a
have a new belly rash, don't
make
you?
an acrobatics check to see if you can.
He wasn't molting before. He's about to start.
13?
Yeah, it looks great.
13? 13?
Yeah, it looks great.
Is Will would say?
Is it?
Is it what? 13 as it
I
were?
haven't said "as it were" in 25 episodes.
Then say it so we don't have to keep saying it because you're.
You
making
just said it right then. Got him.
Oh.
You know what?
Say it. Is it
No
what?
one gets guidance the rest of the episode.
I bet you won't say it.
What the fuck, man?
He can't say it anymore. That's what's going on. He's lost his accent.
Lost
All
my
right.
A's.
Oh.
All right, so Lucius, as you descend, you get about halfway down the steps, kind of feeling on the sides there. It's rough wood interior, and then your fingers, for just a moment, brush against something, almost like divots in the wood.
Oh shit. Guys, I feel divots in the wood.
It's normal for wood to have divots.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
continue
hold
what
on.
you're saying.
We're coming.
What's that?
What were you saying?
That was my right.
It's a small room. Where
As Lucius is exclaiming that he found divots, there is a pulse and as something activates.
That's totally fine.
Lucius, I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save? Bro, I'm great at these. Hold on. I actually am. I'm not. But
Hey, Kenneth, is wood supposed to do this?
Did Kenneth notice
7.
anything?
Were you looking down the stairs, or
I mean,
like?
I was close by him.
I mean, he's down the steps right now. So unless somebody was going down the steps with him,
Yeah.
Okay. You rolled 7.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So Lucius,
Yeah.
you take 16 points of psychic damage.
And sounds like you're not done.
Yeah, because as that happens, you will watch as Lucius just takes a step. You see, if you're looking at the top of the stairs, you watch as a bright pink flash erupts from the side of the wall. You watch as Lucius stops, drops his hand, and just stares. Lucius, your intelligence and charisma scores are now 1.
Whoa!
Climb a Nitley, you'd think he'd learn already to stop just rushing into things, shoving keys into things, running up staircases.
Wow.
I mean, in his defense, he kind of ran down. Hey, mate, are you okay?
Yeah, what are the implications of intelligence of 1?
With a intelligence and charisma 1, the creatures cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand languages, or communicate in an intelligible way.
Great.
They can,
so
however,
he's Sloth
from
the Goonies.
identify their friends, follow them, and even protect them.
Okay.
So he turns to us and goes,
Like, he does whatever he wants to do.
Lucius has a deep. The only thing he knows right now is that he's doing something and he just keeps on going.
So Lucius just begins to kind of just dumbly just begin to walk down the steps.
Obviously, you see him do this. Hey, hold on, mate. You can.
Glyph, go ahead and make a Arcana check for me.
I'm super arcane. That's 16.
16. It seems like he hit a trap of some kind that deals with psychic stuff.
Oh.
You're not sure what it was, but he definitely activated a trap.
Yep. Okay.
That was
I
an
kind of
accident.
just grab him by the collar a little bit. I'm like, hey, mate, hold up, just a second. You doing okay? I think you might have triggered something.
Hey, Tabidi, can you take a look at him? He looks a little off and you're all psychic, eh?
Tabidi stares at him for a second and goes, it's like his mind is new. I can't. He doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
and
so
I
you
can't.
just accepted Jesus. It's fine.
No, it's like.
Who?
It's not fair.
Is it like it's been hit with a shockwave and it's got to take a second, or is it like, oh no, it's been misplaced, we've got to find it?
I mean, he's still Lucius, but he just can't. It's not a normal mind right now.
is there anything different that is continuing to happen since he's setting off the trap? Like, is there a sound? Is there a visual effect that's continuing to happen? No?
Nope.
So,
What did he do?
what is at the bottom of the stairs?
Another door.
Cool. Lucius with the intelligence of 1 will open the door.
I had a hand on your collar, mate. I'm not going to let you
Lucius
go and
will
just...
keep on trying to keep him going forward. I mean, he's not gonna like stop you from touching him.
Okay, so I just get in front of Lucius and I do like a ho ho ho.
Lucius puts his hands on both sides of his face.
Oh, I'm not about to get one flew over the cuckoo's nest here, am I?
And he just like keeps on feeling the scales and stuff. He's just like fascinated with
And
the texture of his skin.
you know, I said,
I know it's my friend.
The parameter says he can identify his friend, so he knows. He looks at you as if he he sees you and knows who you are.
Okay,
but
so.
there is no beyond that. Make a medical check for me.
Okay. Hey, Kenneth, you want to do me a favor? I'm kind of keeping him distracted. That's low. That's 4. Will you go and check and make sure that door's not trapped too? I'm going to prevent him from...
Yeah. I'll go down
I
to
can
the other
always
door and
send
check it
Venny
for
down there to
traps.
just run through it and ram it. Maybe.
Make an investigation check.
And let's be real, Venny's already pretty stupid. I don't think he can get much stupider.
That's
While
That's pretty good.
Glyph is having his
it?
face
think-
felt,
no.
Looks like
it's not.
double digits is not.
No, it's
Zeph
not.
wants to try
It's 9.
lesser restoration straight into the sides of his skull. Like he
So
just
you-
comes up
you
and like
put a
puts his
hand-
on
yeah.
either side, just kind of a few inches away, and just like summons all of the glyphs in his brain, and they create these links, the visual links to the ones in his hand, and they kind of focus inward and then hit the temples and then spread out all over his
It's
skull.
kind of like the ball that when you put your
Yep,
hand on it,
it's
all
just
the
like that
way
one, yeah.
into it.
I love those things.
Just like
Which one did you cast?
lesser restoration.
You see that Lucius kind of reacts to the magic and just continues to stare at you, just blinking.
Say, Drew thought so, but since that's the only kind of restorative spell that Drew has.
Yeah, no, you have to be level 11 at least to have the big boy.
Hey, buddy, did that do it? Didn't do it, mate.
Nothing.
Should I try to, bond with him like I would a beast?
I
Let me clarify. Oh, shit.
With a 9, Kenneth, you don't see anything that appears to be trapped on the door.
As far as I can tell, it's not, but I can't be sure.
do you feel comfortable opening it? I mean, we've got a holographic goat. We've got a hunculus.
My hunculus.
I left pothole behind because I didn't, he has nightmares as it is.
Yeah, sure, let's go. I'll try to open it.
It is.
Hold on. What did you say?
I can do detect magic and see if I can
Do that! What the hell?
Hey, real quick, Michelle, rub your hand on this door and see if it's magical. You want me to detect the magic?
Why are you rolling?
Detect magic spell.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
spell.
Just detect magic.
Okay.
Dude, Calvin was gonna let you roll a 7 on your detect magic.
Sure.
Yeah.
You cast detect magic. What's the range on
30
detect
feet, I'm
magic?
pretty sure. Based on you. Or maybe it's 10 feet? I don't know. 10 years?
Dude, you're basically an ogre
It's
right
all
now.
of the-
30 skinny ogre.
30 feet.
Oh man! I thought
Within
that was
30
a save
feet,
DC.
you
I
can
was
tell
like,
that there is magic beyond this door, magic on your friends, and that's it.
There's magic beyond this door, which is great, because that's what we're looking for, right?
Try to wave.
Just kidding.
But specifically on the door itself, no magic.
Yeah, also, Lucius does look like half of...
You're a
half
wealth of
his-
information.
What, I don't know what you. It says you just said I'm going to detect magic. I'm telling you, unless you have something specific, then I don't.
Okay, I'm trying to specifically detect whether there's something on this door.
There is nothing on the door.
Alright, there's nothing on the door now.
Alright, I'll
I can't
open it.
guarantee if there's
Also,
anything on the other side.
There's definitely
Lucius-
magic on the other side of the door.
Alright, well,
You can get it.
open it up, but there might be something
Lucius
directly
looks-
right on the other
is
side.
bleeding profusely from his nose and ears.
Wait, why?
Because I got hit for half of my HP.
Oh my God! Hey, listen, Kenneth will like get a piece of cloth and shove it up your nose.
But
That's
let's
Does that heal me?
Restoration
No, she
didn't
doesn't
at least
cast
help a
cure
little bit.
wounds.
No,
You're not leaking fluid?
restoration does. Yeah, restoration does not heal, unfortunately.
Hey, keep detect magic up. That might be helpful.
Yeah, it saves active.
Okay,
attack.
so
He does look kind of pitiable. I
you
will
open the
hit him
door?
with a cure wounds
Man, you're
before
lucky
I
I
go in there.
cannot fucking think.
Yeah. And he called you a beast. She called you
Yeah.
pitiable.
People are just saying shit right now. It's bouncing off.
Shut your hole and take 17 points of healing.
Jeez.
No bitching.
Hey, I'll
All
take
right.
it.
Wow, that's a lot of HP.
That's literally what I took.
that's dang. All right,
Take
opening
it,
the door.
give it the-
You
And Calvin Ruffy's
Forgot about the damn map.
Michelle just tried to get inspired. Did it work?
Is it another bed?
no.
We sleeping?
Hey,
We sleeping?
Matt, you pat his bum and see if you get inspiration.
You.
Good game, GM.
Beamed it the whole cheek.
Opening the door, you can see this room. While the interior of the living area was very sparse and simple, this room is filled with bookshelves and a large writing desk in the very middle of the room. This room seems to have a little more refinement to it. It does strike a chord of familiarity with all of you, as it seems very similar in design to a small barrack in a memory that you saw.
Yeah, it's in the
not
vision.
that long ago.
Yeah.
This seems to look very similar in design to Lord Ferrei's room back when they were discovering when you helped them solve a equation kind of thing. So.
Everything's dark and upside down, and little motes of dust are.
Nope. So there are bookshelves lining the walls. There is a writing desk in the middle, and on in one corner there is a looks to be almost like in our world it would be like those globes, those large globes that set in those like wooden just kind of like stands, so you can like roll the whole thing multiple directions.
You know what those really are?
What?
They're secret
usually
liquor
like
cabinets.
secret liquor cabinets. But this one is a large. It is the same design. It's wooden stand, and inside it says a large brass orb with small gems embedded in it in different ways, with lines drawn across all of them. At first glance, it looks beautiful, but you'd have to get closer to see anything else about it.
I'll get closer.
Hey.
Does it look like a planet? Or a moon? Does it look astral?
It does look astral, but not in the sense of it being a planet. In the sense of it has constellations drawn on it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
But everyone else is welcome to search around the room if you want to do anything, if you want to investigate. The other thing that I will say in this room that is painfully obvious is the large 2 wooden doors with iron handles, iron ring handles that are closed right behind the writing desk.
Okay.
Solgren,
my wisdom the same?
if you
Your wisdom is still the same. It's your intelligence and charisma that have dropped.
Solgren,
I'm
where
wise as fuck.
do you
Being-
detect
Super
magic
wise.
in this
Yeah.
room?
I still know all my medicinal knowledge.
You're very empathetic.
I'm
Yeah,
just
where's
an
that magic
empath.
Very empath right now.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 on my
Let's lighten
perception
up.
check. It was now 1.
Gonna detect some more magic. At 8, I'm just gonna kind of glance around.
You walk into the full extent of the room. You can sense there is magic coming from the desk. There is magic coming from the little planetary thing, and there is a very large magical presence from the doors themselves.
Those doors are animated, and we're gonna.
I like lots. Here, and here.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I've-
actually
I've
really
got
helpful.
the-
so I couldn't figure out anything.
corner
I've got the orby.
Yes, that is the globe
already.
in the corner.
Wait, no, I was there first. Shut you off. You behind me. I said that was the first thing I did.
Lucius sees a shiny thing and goes towards
Yeah,
it.
you can walk towards it.
My
That's fine.
homunculus is like zooming just all around the room.
What,
just
trying to
checking.
get, I was like trying to get his attention?
No, he's just checking everything out. And
I just
relaying
imagine that
messages to me.
his homunculus is nothing more than like a toddler just like running like laps around everybody,
Just doesn't
and nobody
run.
pays
I
attention.
keep on
It's
thinking.
like-
But
Up
like
in the morning.
super fast because he's got like 40 movement
Yeah, he's
speed.
moving
like,
in group.
and he's constantly just giving me like little details.
Oh, so it's like my dog at 5 a.m.
Yes, you are correct.
running through the house like, I'll tell you where everything is.
This is
the homunculus. Yes, that is the homunculus. Whoa! Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm gonna
Okay, so what?
That's exactly like that.
Tell me what you are doing.
Examining the
Planetary.
globular.
Okay. So you see, it seems to be like exactly as I described. It seems to be some sort of a globe that has gems that are embedded in it, with lines drawn across them, and some strange writing etched around some of these shapes. What languages do you speak?
Common, draconic, druidic, telepathy. Is it
speak
telepathic?
It is not. Is none of those.
Okay.
it
Do I
special
recognize
language?
the constellations as ones that I could see outside, or do I recognize them as ones from my own homeworld?
They appear to be constellations that would be from your homeworld.
Ooh. Any
but-
significant ones?
Are you trying to look beyond just like seeing it? I'm trying to know if you're trying to like
I'm
do anything
doing
other
some
than
lateral thinking. I'm connecting. He's trying to connect dots.
Right, but I'm talking about physically. Are you just looking at it, or are you actually like physically messing with it?
At this point, I don't think he's not touching it.
Sure.
He's
I just
like,
want to. I want to clarify. You're just kind of looking around.
yeah,
I got you.
I-
Doing like a bob and weave.
sniffing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I roll a perception check to see if there's anything that would catch the eye of a one intelligence being?
Certainly.
Okay. That is 12.
With a 12.
Yeah, what's
there
super
are-
interesting to me?
The whole room is very interesting. There are books on the shelves. There are scrolls
Yeah,
kind
but
of
books
laid
are just
out everywhere.
paper holders. There's
The big,
words.
the big wooden door is very beautiful. It
hell yeah.
has what looks like a strange kind of geometric
These doors?
circle. Yeah, the two large doors. It looks to be like a carving in the doors where it is circles within circles, and
Yeah.
if you look at it too long, you swear that all the circles are connected. But if you follow the lines, they're all broken up.
So Lucius is not smart enough to like actually like pull.
It just looks pretty.
Yeah, it just looks pretty. So
Question.
Lucius is gonna
Yes,
put his
sir.
face up to it.
So based on the same kind of logic that allows like someone who has experience with a language but doesn't speak it, like I could recognize Korean and distinguish it from Japanese or
Sure.
Chinese. Or,
Of course you can.
Humble brag.
No, I'm just saying. Most
Yes.
of us can do this.
Sure.
I'd
Yeah, I
like
can-
to perceive this whatever's written here and
Sure.
see if I can recognize like the family of languages.
Go ahead and roll.
Man, I really hope it's not Celestial or Elvish because that would be very
That'd be
funny.
very funny. What is that?
6, I think.
Wait, no, it's a 9. It's a 9.
14, 18.
18.
Yeah.
It seems like an older language, one that's been spoken for thousands of years, but not one that you don't recognize it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything you've seen a lot of.
Hey guys, this globe over here, it's actually the constellations from our world, and there's some interesting writing around it in some ancient language. Any of you speak ancient languages?
Common, Elvish, Goblin, Halfling, Undercommon, Zimian.
It's Elvish.
It's Elvish? Oh, okay. What does it say then?
It's perfect.
It's
there are-
globe.
True.
Globe. No, the writing on each of the constellations denotes the name of the constellations that it is connecting there.
This is the
Literally just tells you what constellations they are, bud.
Sweet. Help me look at it, see if you see anything interesting about it.
Sure.
Connecting dots, putting together things that...
What does the door smell like?
Wood.
Nice.
He's the stupid one this time, Matt. You got to jump in and give your input in this game.
Yeah, I'm out.
Does it look like there's a latch or anything on there? Anything that would, like on this globe?
Looks like you could rotate it. There's like so it like sets in like a little like
Sure.
tri set, and there's little like ball bearings that you could probably roll it around if you wanted to.
Sure, we'll give it a roll.
Okay. You set your hands on top and try to roll it, and it's really really heavy, like it's hard to push. So you try to like pull it back, and it's not moving. And then it clicks in your head. Your hands are stuck to it.
Oh.
Oh, what? Did you figure it out?
Don't.
You got it?
No, don't.
Oh, yeah.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
As along the edge of it, you watch as the mouth peels open
yeah.
and a row of teeth
Headbutt.
begins to show.
Instantly breath weapon straight down this fucker's mouth.
Okay, hold on.
While screaming, audibly you hear him freaking.
Hold on. This is all happening.
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure. So she sees this and headbutts. So we're gonna do that first. Go ahead and roll an attack roll using your strength
Your head's
to
getting
see
stuck
if
to it,
you can
dummy.
hit it.
There's a mimic.
She touched the
19.
globe and tried to move it, and her
19
hand
would
got
hit.
stuck to it, and
So what is your
she
strength?
headbutted it.
+1.
So you hit it for 1. And your head does get stuck to it.
You saw the thing. You touched it,
I know.
and you're like, huh?
As you hit it, you feel your head rattle with the pain. You feel your head hit it, and not hit metal, but hit like a spongy kind of flesh, and something hard too. As you deal 1 hit point of damage, and now your head is stuck to it.
I thought I was a dumb one. Let's go.
You can see at this point, as that happens, you feel the
I
mouth
have 0
opening
to
up.
intelligence, so.
You can feel the mouth opening up near your stomach, and you just feel like this hot breath as it blows, and you hear the cracking as like its legs are like extending and popping out. Zeph, at this point, you see as she's like on it, her head down, her hands on it, it starts to like.
I like to think I'm actually leaning over because I thought she had discovered something, so I'm
Right.
face right next to
Right,
it.
so you now see the mouth is opening right about your head level.
Could I have a bonus action?
No.
In that moment? Okay.
This is not initiative.
I'm just checking.
Initiative.
Are we initiative?
Not yet.
I kind of want to know what that bonus action would have been.
What is the bonus action out of curiosity?
Misty Step.
Okay, so let me look at the specifics of a mimic and see if what happens to you is affected by Misty Step.
Does someone want to point out to Calvin that if he gives her a bonus action, then he got to grant me one?
The fact that he lets you.
I'm joking.
Correct.
I wouldn't. No.
Okay, so adhesive. The mimic adheres to anything that touches a huge or smaller creature. Adheres to the mimic is also grappled by it. Ability checks made to escape have disadvantage. Is main motionless. Okay, so basically, we will say in the moment if you want. If you want to cast Misty Step, you're more than welcome to.
All right, I'll try to do it.
So you cast Misty Step and 30 feet run into one of the bookshelves, causing books to clatter and fall. As this mimic now has pulled itself out of its globe form and is now. Very similar, but you can see like scales and basically just a large mouth across the bottom of it, and the stands have kind of branched out in these kind of like 3 feet that is now kind of standing on as it kind of moves away from the front, and you're standing right next to it.
Oh, okay.
But not attached to me.
You swoom. Yeah, you Misty Step away. You're fine. Mainly because once it comes out of its shape, it no longer is sticky. So, but Misty Step, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
I would have said this would have given you an extra few seconds to branch out. So, but as that happens, you watch as this mimic kind of turns and like doesn't look at you, Zeph, because it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't use its eyes or anything like that. But you watch as it like looks at you for a second, and then its mouth opens a little bit, and a tongue pops out, and it goes, and just kind of looks at you expectantly.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Oh. All right. Hey there, buddy. Oh, it's just a lapdog.
He scratches it behind one of the constellations.
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight check on it?
You were just scared, weren't you? Yeah. I'm gonna speak to animals.
I got a
It's
15.
not an animal, is it?
It's a monstrosity, so no.
I got a 15.
15?
Yeah.
It's adorable, whatever it is.
Nice.
Yeah, he's cute.
So not a beast.
Funny enough,
Yeah.
you also regard it as a friend.
Nice.
All right, let's see if we can get
It
a
is
leash
not a
on this
beast, no.
thing.
Okay.
It is a monster. Monstrosity, is that?
Monstrosity?
Yeah.
You can call
is
it
that
monster.
a beast?
No, it's not a beast.
Nah, it's not a
No,
beast.
because then he would be able to shapeshift.
Because then he would shape into. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Can you imagine some shaping into a mimic? Okay,
Oh, that'd be cool though.
that would be really cool. One day. Okay.
Subclass.
Yeah. I could do like meld with rock and then.
No, just shapeshift into a bear.
I was just looking at the definition of beasts. Nah. Yeah,
dead.
nah. Okay.
Okay.
I know a druid.
So with
That was
this
so
creature
funny.
now just kind of in your presence, what is anyone else doing in this room right now?
Lucius hit his head really hard against the door.
Nothing.
Wow. fuck.
All right, mate. All you had to do is ask. I'm gonna go over and.
I can't speak.
Like as I'm like reprimanding
What are
for
you
not saying
complaining about,
something.
baby?
Like, oh wait, that's on. Yeah, that's my bad. I'm gonna check out that door, see if it got any trips or triggers.
Make a investigation check for me.
Oh, sweet child, that's new in this world. Why don't you know the square root of 2?
Ooh, that's 15.
15. It's a very beautiful door. Looks like it probably is locked right now, but I mean, you don't see any like keyholes or anything in it, but it is closed securely.
Can you ask the mimic to sleep?
Yeah,
what? Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Is there a lock on the door? Like a keyhole?
No.
Okay.
13.
13. The writing on the carving in it does seem a little interesting. It seems like there are like wards on it for something, but you can't really tell what they are or what they're doing.
Well, maybe we check the desk before we go to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Lucius real quick. I'm gonna say, "Hey, buddy." No. And then go to wherever.
He says words I mean in a tone that's serious.
Meanwhile, in Charlie Brown world,
no, he understood the tone, just like Hobbs.
Exactly.
There you go.
Whoa.
There's a tone there.
I'll make an intelligence check to see if I understand.
Oh, Jesus.
With a -5.
Yeah, you do have a 1.
5 minus 5.
That's a 0.
Can
the adorable creature understand Zeph? Like he's speaking to a
let me see if they have a language. They do not speak languages.
Do they understand that?
You know what? You have telepathic vibes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you that.
All right. He's gonna try that out. Hi. Can you sit? Good boy. Do you need anything? You hungry? What do you eat?
It just seems passive.
Oh, you're good.
He's content.
Yep.
Should we go through this door here? Is it dangerous? You're adorable.
That's it. That's all. No, there's really nothing going on.
Okay.
It seems to understand what you're saying, but doesn't have any answers for what you're asking. Okay. So with that, anyone else doing anything? Thulgrin, you're awfully quiet. Don't want to pitch in here.
Not right now.
Okay. Good to know.
Has anyone fucked with the middle?
The table.
Under the table, full circle from first episode. It's always. I get it now. The answer's under the table. This entire time. I got you, DM. I read you like a book. Guys, check on
I
is
guess
funny.
I'll go move the table.
It's a desk.
You're the
The
only
desk?
Not quite.
You're the only one that
I'll
they
move the
fit up.
desk.
But when a table shows up, Lucius,
Oh, I'll be under it.
you'll be under it.
Hey.
It's a writing desk. It has a place where a simple chair is placed, kind of tucked into it. There are a couple of drawers on either side. The top of the desk is not super cluttered, but there are a few tomes sat upon it. A couple scrolls rolled up next to it. And that's about all you see.
Did the hunculus see anything under the table?
It's a desk, so no.
Under the desk? Oh, there's no under.
There's no. It's a desk, so
Doesn't
it's
even have the little space for you to put your legs.
It does, but that's the only thing. Like the rest of it's like
If I
solid.
touch this thing, is it
And
about
there's
to
a-
turn into another mimic?
Cute dog. Is this desk another one of you? Oh,
Yes, I have any friends that sound of a sad dog if I ever had one.
oh, it's dangerous?
Oh no.
Oh.
You're losing him.
I don't like that thing.
Can I try to talk to the desk?
Make
He'll grow on you.
make an insight check for me.
Yeah, be a good roll. 11
Okay.
plus
Pretty decent.
13.
16.
Nice.
16. With a 16, you feel as though this creature is alone. There doesn't seem to be anything else here. You also can kind of feel like it is staring at Lucius pretty intensely. Now, and staring is relative because it doesn't have eyes, and it doesn't. But given kind of like what's going on, it keeps looking over at Lucius. Yeah, focusing on Lucius. So, but
Lucius
just
focusing on that door.
Yeah, staring at that door.
It's pretty as hell.
Anyone going through the desk? I'm gonna try to speed this up.
Yeah.
All right.
If Thorgrin's not doing
Make
it,
an investigation
I'll go
check.
for the desk.
Dan, go through the desk. Make an investigation check.
You make an investigation check too. You guys are doing it together.
12. There are a couple drawers that you can open, and there's one that's locked.
Oh! Nat 20. Thorgrin learned how to read.
There are several drawers you can open, and one that is locked.
Yeah, but in more detail with more words.
Opening the drawers, you can see that you can tell there are several. There are a couple scrolls in them and a couple books in there that you can pull out and put on top of the desk. And then there's the one locked container, which, with your detect magic still up, is the one that has magic emanating from it. Also, magic emanating from the big door and magic emanating from the mimic.
Alright.
Do you want me to pick the lock?
First of all, these books and stuff like that, I feel like you've done a wee bit more studying on a lot more things than I have.
Okay.
Is there anything on these books you might particularly...
The titles of the books are as
recognize?
follows. The first one, it says, A Monster's Guide to Secret Lairs.
Well, that's pretty good.
Keeping that thing.
Dude, the monster is the guide to the secret lair. It's literally.
The second book is a tome that seems to be a research, some sort of like a teaching manual or like field notes or what have you, all kind of compiled into one tome, mainly dealing in necromancy.
Whoa.
The third one is called Who Moved My Cheese? A Step-by-Step Guide to Mage Hand for Beginners.
That is.
Ooh.
That needs to be printed out right now. Who moved my cheese? That's so good. That's so good. That made me so happy.
I'm gonna look at that little mimic creature and be like, do you know how to unlock this desk? Unlock it.
Who cut the cheese? How did detect
How to cast Guesser's Form.
Can I?
Stinging Cloud. There's literally a spell called Stinging Cloud. Damn it, Calvin!
Wow, you really messed up.
I'm gonna psionic mind over at Lucius and be like, "Hey, come pet this doggy. He's real sweet."
Or persuasion check with advantage.
Remember, he can't understand the words you're saying.
Okay, he's in his mind.
Still can't comprehend language.
Oh, he's at all. Okay.
It's a 1 to his intelligence.
At advantage.
Not a smart.
Who said?
I was making a persuasion.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. Persuasion advantage.
Yeah. What is it?
19.
Oh yeah, the DC was like 2 because that's a cute thing.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Lucius just comes over to you, just like not understanding why you're talking at me. Lucius is just like, yeah, he's like he's an empath,
Sure.
So he's like,
Yeah. What
He's
is
an
the,
empath.
What is the dog do?
You come over.
yeah,
The creature stops and like turns and looks at you. It looks again relative.
Yeah.
Turns in your direction, and then slowly just kind of like moves over to you and like rests its large kind of globe head on your chest. And just kind of sits there for a second.
Lucius just wraps his arm around it.
As it does anyone who's watching, I'm assuming Zeph is, as everyone else is kind of looking around the room. Zeph, you watch as 3 gems on top of the orb light up, and then this kind of white light kind of blooms from it and touches Lucius's arms, begins to crawl up his skin and coalesces around his temples before dissipating.
What the hell? I told you I didn't like that thing.
The feeble mind curse has been lifted.
Is the dog okay? Hey, buddy, are you okay?
They're so cute, man. They're so cute.
As you're tapping,
Yeah.
tapping a piece of metal.
Damn it! Ah! Give me.
I drop it.
You back away. It is a globe in a wooden stand.
Can I have this?
What?
Never mind.
He's big into geography, mate. Please just say
Astronomy.
Astrology.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
It's just.
All right.
I try to like move
He's a
it
real
around.
Sagittarius or like
It rolls and rotates.
No,
Nothing.
she just go away.
Guys,
Whoa.
Scorpio.
Guys, what-
No.
where
I
are we?
can certainly understand what you're saying.
That's crazy. I understand the Elvish that's on it, just because.
You're like,
Oh, there's Elvish on this.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
crazy.
glad you're back to tip top.
Lucius goes back to the door.
You didn't forget about that damn door.
Damn, that door's this is such a cool door.
Is there in that disc? Is there any latches or anything inside the drawers? That
There's a lock
Lock
that's
container.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
you
was.
guys-
Said for the third time.
I was in the
you found books, right?
bathroom.
You were here.
Yes.
I blacked out.
She was mentally in the back.
I
That's
have
it.
not. I'm about to Tinker's Tools my way into that.
Make a
lock.
dexterity check using your proficiency.
Okay, I'll guide you. I'll guide him.
Guidance. Yep.
I can't grab the 4.
Can you stack
You use my-
guidance?
No.
I mean, like, can somebody else guide him too?
16
No.
plus
Okay.
Dex. Plus proficiency. 24.
And that is what you need to unlock. You,
Miss lives on.
and it opens, rolls out. You can see inside of it there are 3 scrolls and a small wooden box.
Okay.
You pull them out.
No, I just close it.
Okay.
locked again. Way to go.
I don't want to lead you guys into something you
Yes.
don't want to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extracting them, you can take a look. Go ahead and make a. Actually, you don't need to roll for this. You can see that the little small wooden box contains, set inside it, 2 small stones with a rune etched in each one of these smooth, kind of bluish stones. And the 3 scrolls have spells on them.
Okay. I'm probably. I feel like there's more pressing things to do than mess with these scrolls, so I'm just gonna pocket them for the
Pocket them
minute.
for now? Absolutely.
Also, pocket the books too.
Wait, can
Well, we're
can
going
we
through,
look
I
at
think he's
books?
going through 'em while I'm doing this.
I
he's
want to look
going
at. I
through 'em.
want to look at the mage hand.
It's a step-by-step guide. Do you have Mage Hand?
You're not gonna look.
No, run there, mate.
What if we need one?
We'll find out.
Sorry.
I mean,
No,
it's
you're
gonna,
fine.
It's
Yeah,
going to
keep
take me a while to figure it out.
You do? Okay. It basically teaches you how
probably
to
like 15
cast Mage Hand.
Lucius does it, but like by himself and not through his warlock.
Yeah.
Guys, I can move cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese specific.
That book, if read enough and passed a DC,
Yeah.
you could give somebody the ability to cast Mage Hand.
Oh my gosh! Wait, guys,
What?
who doesn't have mage hand?
None of us.
I'll look at the book
Which,
for a
which
second.
one's mage hand?
This one, and I just like a spectral hand comes
Tickle,
up
tickle.
and like pats you on the head.
I'll open it.
Zeph tries to do the same back to him. He just like starts moving his hand like he's patting him on the
I
head.
don't think. Do you have Mage Hand?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll read like the preface, of the book, and I'll look up at everyone like, "Hey guys, you think we should only use this book for good?"
Okay, inspiration.
Only in game though.
Only in game. Only in game. Okay.
I think that's
So
pretty
how
unbreedable. Sorry.
Guys, what? Wait.
Here we go.
What does the mimic classify as? A monster.
Hey, Dom, that was funny.
A monstrosity! It's a monstrosity!
Gorgonzola!
I did all the same thing.
No.
I think you mean cheddar.
No, this isn't. All right. I mean, I work at the deli, so I know how to
I'm
cheese
gonna put a
things.
timeout on all this. Just take your damn inspiration and don't bother me with any more cheese puns.
Wait, who?
Hey, that was a real.
All of you. No, you're gone now. Everyone but Drew.
Did that book come from under the desk?
What?
Don't tell me, you guys.
What
You
is
guys
this?
are all killing me right now.
Your guys are killing me. I said
didn't
stop
get it when
when
he
I
said
literally gave you inspiration to stop talking about
Did you not learn
cheese.
from Drew's mistake?
What is from under?
Oh, fromage? Like fromage?
From under these balls!
Balls high. All right. Anyways, guys, when you get through this,
I take all the inspiration back. You don't get it anymore.
You're too late. I already marked mine.
I already marked it, man.
Nope, it's gone
I
now.
already used mine.
Used for some reason. Weird.
I feel urged to.
That's nacho inspiration.
Not technically cheese joke.
Yeah, now it's coming back, so you better give it to us.
Someone please move this story forward before I.
Yeah. Is there anywhere we have not is there anything we haven't touched?
Can we do charcuterie?
So there's the Who Moved My Cheese book. We got the. And
The only
what
thing
are the
left is the door. Everything else has been touched.
And the door does have indentations or anything?
It has runes.
Wait, everyone be
written across
quiet.
it.
Calvin has more to tell you about what's going on. Shit. Give me punches. Fist bump me.
Didn't mean to shoot you down on that one, buddy.
You guys are hams.
Damn, I have to close tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright.
We're all
So
done
at this door.
goofing.
So you found a bunch of gems.
Yeah,
did
not
he-
a bunch, mate. Just two.
Oh, is there like 2 indentations that might look like they could hold a gem?
The indentations are carvings. They're
Carvings,
not
okay.
like
Actual
put something here.
recesses.
It's a carving. If you want to roll an Arcana check, you're more than welcome to.
I'll do that.
Go ahead.
12.
12. About the same as Glyph. It seems like it's some sort of a ward of some kind, but you're not really sure what it does.
Okay, think out loud.
Okay, I'm thinking out loud.
Wards
My name is
usually.
Lucius King.
No, not the beginning. Just right now.
Okay, I'm a little bit hungry.
God damn it.
I'll think out loud.
Say your joke, Drew.
No.
Say the joke.
No.
Say the damn joke.
I don't want to.
Say it.
I don't want to.
Say it.
We gotta keep going.
Say it.
gotta
Oh, that's all. No, I can't. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
This is a bunch of baloney.
Oh no, he's hitting me.
He's gonna come over here to choke you. Oh.
For all listening,
Stop, but then he
Calvin
told
has
me to
gotten
do it.
up and left the
He
building.
told me to do it though,
He did.
and I said no. Like how many times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, turns out his baloney doesn't have a first name.
hot dog.
Stop it. We lost our DM, but it's my
You
fault.
sweet
It's
summer
your fault.
sausage
It's-
child. It's so stupid.
No, it's not.
I spec it is. It's a type of ham.
Is it really? Alright, I'm Googling cheeses now.
He's teaching us a lesson.
Did you know there's such a thing as a hard cheese?
Okay, he's back.
Yeah.
What's a hard cheese?
I apologize.
I didn't know ciabatta was a bread until like middle school.
You really blew it, Drew.
Bushies.
Bluetooth.
That was pretty good.
And we're back.
Damn it. Okay. Is anyone gonna do anything, or are we just gonna?
No, we give up here. This
Okay.
is my. This is my
No, we
backstory.
don't. We don't do that.
Damn. Well, guys. Okay. Well, like, come mess with this door. This door's locked. Right.
Correct.
You push against it.
Yeah, it does not open.
Does not open. Open.
You seem to be the resident.
It doesn't,
Never mind.
Does it not react to the proximity of the coffin at all?
No.
Okay.
Okay, it's got some words on it. Maybe these are just words of warning. Like, hey, beyond here
Does
is.
anyone have any dispel magic or anything?
No.
Can we dispel the words?
No, I don't have it. I can try to translate them again if. Yeah, you give
I mean,
me
I have eyes of the rune keeper.
I've detected it and know it's magic.
I have eyes of the rune
Just touch the
keeper.
door.
So you can read any language.
Yes.
And then Misty step away.
You can read it, but to comprehend what it is
That'd be pretty-
entailing,
Would that give him advantage on trying to?
sure.
Is there a keyhole
Go
I
ahead.
can
You
look
go.
in?
You go ahead.
No.
Okay.
Like a skeleton key?
No skeleton key.
The first one was not good.
That one's good.
What am I doing here? Arcana?
Arcana check.
Okay, 24.
24, much better. This door is locked with a magical incantation. It is wards,
Incantation.
and it is wards essentially that prevent the door from being opened, save by a single password.
Okay.
So a goat ramming into it won't.
So it has a password.
Yep, it's.
Okay.
oh.
With books.
What was your
Cheese.
Manchego.
What was
Flamunda!
what was your
Is that dwarven
the
cheese?
best friend of Mr. Ferrei?
Rogar.
De fromage!
Rogar.
No shot. Nice job, Zeph.
I'm really feeling this place.
Wait, what was the other people he was traveling with?
There was a weird cat. He seemed like a character. There's a dwarf that was kind of a prick, but in a good way.
I will say I didn't write down anyone past the first two, so they weren't consequential.
Well, no, he didn't love anyone as much as Roker.
Lucius.
No.
No, dang it.
What? No. I heard something a lot.
Yeah, it already opened.
Guys!
Do we yank this?
Yes.
The rest of it, or just
Yeah, go ahead.
Lucius is so excited!
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
All right, so
There's a pepperoni.
looking
lollipop.
into what would be this.
Space lollipop.
Yeah, it's a space lollipop.
Oh yes.
You guys can see, stepping into this large circular room, you can see what looks to be a large arching ceiling.
Yeah.
Very similar to what you've seen before. You can see the room itself is destroyed. There are pockmarks and scorch marks all across the walls. There are objects and items that are shattered and strewn about the place. The whole place smells irony, very like metallic. The floor is scattered with bits and pieces of glass and materials kind of scattered this way and that. The large orb that was sitting on a metal rod in the middle of the room has fallen down, cracked down the middle, and the rings and discs are mismatched and all over the place. You can also see there is right next to that orb there is a hole in the wall. That looks like it leads to a man-made small crawl space. You recognize this as the room where the final vision took place, with that hole being where Coach found his way in.
Wait, is this the same place, or did someone reconstruct it?
It's the same place.
As you look around the room, you can see there's one table with, again, kind of drawings and papers and stuff kind of scattered about. Mm-hmm. And in between, or sitting on either side of where the orb sat, there is a large stone table and a small stone table. The large stone table is empty. Mm-hmm. The small stone table contains one glass jar with a strange red particle gently floating inside of it.
I think we killed the jar. Right, dude, it's right there. Do we
ask about how to go about this? Do we break the jar?
I think we just break the jar. I think we just break the jar.
Said if we open it.
Guys, Lucius sees it and very objective driven. I think can I just shoot an Eldritch Blast at the jar?
You certainly can. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay. That's a 20 to hit.
A 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. 7 force damage.
7 force damage. You fire the Eldritch Energy. It hits the jar. You hear a crack and a bang as it hits and sends it spinning wildly off the stone.
Yeah.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, falls, rolls near the center of the room, where it drops and rocks, and you can see the entire thing has spiderwebbed and shatters. Still in one piece. 7 was not enough to fully break it, but it is definitely just...
Guys, lay into it! Kill the jar!
I'll shoot it twice.
Shoot the musket.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and roll an attack.
Is this blood?
No.
Here it is.
It's a pepperoni.
First one is 11 to hit.
Oh, so that circle in the middle there, that is what appears to be an area where a spell had been cast, very similar to the teleportation circle in Emeraldi's, in one of the rooms in Emeraldi's lab. It seems like somebody had sat there and cast a spell, drawings of runes and designs written around them on the floor.
We saw it happen. We saw him get in a circle and draw.
Correct. Yeah, correct. This is as part of the vision before this happened. That is where Lord Ferrei stood.
So much detail.
And created started the ritual to begin the spell. You rolled.
First one is 11. Second one was 17.
11 hits.
Okay.
It's a jar, baby.
And 17.
I mean, they both hit.
Jar damage.
3. What is this? 5. 8. 16.
16. You fired both shots, I guess, back to back, because that's how we're doing this. We're not taking it one step at a time. And as you do, it immediately, you fire it once and it shatters, and the second one just scatters it even more as the glass scatters all across the floor and the red matter just kind of mist or a puff of air just kind of onto the floor and kind of lays to rest, kind of sparkling a little bit, almost like a glitter almost on the top of like dust or just like piles of just like matter or dirt or whatever on the floor there.
Guys, we did it!
That didn't feel very climactic, did it?
I kind of go up to where the mess was made or whatever.
Where the jar was?
Yeah, where the jar is broken.
Yeah, sure.
Go up to the jar. Kind of like, I'm going to put my hand through, like, the remnants of whatever.
I mean, like I said, it's kind of like scattered across like piles of dirt.
We recognize
that
as the jar, though, right?
That was the jar, yes.
Okay.
And it is now completely shattered. There's like half of the gold filigree had come off of one of the top pieces and is now just kind of like rocking gently.
Hey, we
just
think
kind
that's
of,
real gold?
I'm gonna talk to Ferrei in my head, or try to.
Wait. Yeah.
Hey, we broke the jar. We good now? Did we do it?
You feel their presence kind of reemerge from like seclusion.
Yeah.
What happened?
We broke the jar.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's fantastic. So I think that's it. I think I'm.
Wait, is he still talking to you?
Can I roll an insight check on him?
Yeah, make an insight check.
That is a 10. We rolled Dookie.
He seems kind of like shocked, like almost like
Yeah.
the idea of like I've always thought of this, but like now it's here and I'm like I don't know what to do, kind of a thing.
Lucius, is he still talking to you?
Yeah, he's still talking to me. I don't know why he's not dead yet.
I thought that...
Okay, try to let go. Right now.
All right.
Is he voiding his bowels? What's going on? I hear that happens. You know better than me, though.
I don't. No, I think it's
dust at this point.
I can't. But you know, this has to go too.
What does?
The coffin, Lucius.
Oh.
That's the part of me that's I'm bound to this piece.
So how do I destroy that?
However you wish. It's.
I mean, I think...
You want me to smash it?
I prefer not to.
I think step one would be to put it on the long table.
Okay.
You know, I don't think smashing it's gonna work. When you think
I just
about
like,
other people.
I pick it up with ease because it's a channel like that, and I just flip it over.
Yep, just set it on there.
Lucius, you've been with him for a while.
Yeah.
A couple of years. Do you want a moment to say goodbye?
We already covered that a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well, this might be the final step, like real, true, final goodbyes.
I already said goodbye to him a long time ago.
What destroys coffins real good? Fire.
Fire's pretty good.
Hammers.
Hammers.
Are you? Hey, Ferrei.
Yes.
You're not gonna like go crazy and try to kill me like last second, right?
No, of course not. That was. Remember, that was my primal self is what drove.
Yeah,
those
but we
deaths.
took care of that. But we don't know. Like, this was pretty. I don't know if that's happening.
Lucius,
Yeah.
can you ask him if I can have the dog mimic?
Can you have the mimic?
What meant?
Okay, cool.
Linaldi.
What?
Yeah.
It's still alive.
Yeah. Well, it was, and then it made my dumbness go away, and then it turned back into what it was.
If that is the case, then Linaldi will not return. I created him as a failsafe for if someone were to incidentally trigger the feeble mind spell.
No, that makes so much sense.
That I would be able to help them and restore them. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I had forgotten that was still in place.
He's not coming back. Well, I think I'm gonna have my friends shoot at what's left of you.
Alright.
I know it's very anticlimactic, but like, remember everything I said.
Wait. You think that's anticlimactic? We shoot at your friend until he's dead?
3 times dead?
Lucius is like, you know, I know we talked a lot back in that Mindscape and stuff, and you know what I feel is the same, but like, it still does hurt. Saying goodbye.
I understand. And please know that I am forever thankful for what... No. No, you can't. Run. And as you hear him say that, all of you, because it rolled high enough to do so, hear the sound of a clacking and a creaking as from the other corner of the room you see a body finish molding itself from the dust that was on the ground.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And 2 glowing red eyes flash, and you hear this guttural as it rises up 7-8 feet into the room and begins to stare you down. That is where the primal part has awoken. And that is where we are going to leave ourselves tonight, with starting initiative next time as you guys get to fight an undead wizard.
A primal
Guys,
undead
we're not running,
wizard.
by the way, right? We're totally slugging with this motherfucker.
But hard.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I did not think it would get away with that stealth roll, but it was pretty damn good.
That's
So
a primal undead wizard.
yeah, and you guys get to fight it next time.
No.
I can't wait for all the layer actions this thing
some
has.
spell scrolls. Like, I don't
No.
know, like, you might want to whip them out.
Easy enough. We move
Yeah.
out of the lair.
Oh, bingo! Yeah, let's fight in the hallway.
it should be super easy. Better
Just
than
like in high
inconvenience.
school.
He said,
Yeah.
Ron, we all get a bonus action to begin with where we sprint
Alright.
out of the lair.
Yeah, he
So-
warned us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, he did.
Dropping
Yeah.
all of your spells behind because one of them's actually a boss.
Well, hey.
Well, we will figure out how that gets to pan out. I am excited for this fight. It's gonna be great.
Hey guys, I'm
and
glad
we're all
we
gonna have a
charged
good
Calvin
time.
really hard.
Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're gonna have fun next time, and we'll see you next time on the One Magic School Bus.
Don't say
Goodbye,
we.
everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Wild Magic School Bus. I hope you had as much fun listening as we do making this for you. You can catch new episodes each Monday on whatever podcast platform you use. While you're there, leave a review if you want. It actually helps us out. We've got socials too. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wild Magic Pod or on Reddit at r/WildMagicSchoolBus. Either way, stop by and say hello. We're always happy to meet new friends. See you next time.
Oh, I've been there.
Wait, we need a prompt because we've had like prompts and they're always pretty good. Like we've had the wholesome potato prompt.
I got one.
What'd you have?
We do. Okay, there's this thing that's done in the RPG world
Drew wants to know what strain of weed you would be.
where you
would you prefer?
it's a naming convention. Where you come up with really clever names for like your specialized weapons, and I feel like we haven't really done a whole lot of that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Like
what's the name of
special
your gun?
magical things.
I would be terrible at that.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
already thinking like,
Because it takes glyphs and it accelerates them.
I'm not the guy that is off the top of his head creative.
Yeah, me either.
That's fine. That's why you're gonna go last.
You are.
No,
What are you talking about?
no, I plan every single thing I say way in advance.
That I don't
Like
believe.
He starts his mornings at 2 a.m.
Takes a lot of time to prep for this.
Starts writing so much stuff. A lot of unused material that he doesn't recycle the next day. He
No,
shoots himself.
no.
I do like the idea of like named weapons. But what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just something you would wish upon your worst enemy.
Nice.
In character or out of character?
What did you say?
Something you would wish
character?
upon your worst enemy.
Just out of curiosity, do I need to provide prompts when I intro this so that you guys can start doing this? Or
No, most
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
because it usually ends up
make
like
our own
somebody's like, we should do that, and then it just kind of falls apart every time. That's why I'm trying to
one
like.
pretty good.
Yeah.
The potato one's the only one. We tried to do it just now, and everyone started to devolve into drugs and racism. So just trying to.
And we really
We have a problem.
What prompt were we given, Kelvin?
You weren't given a prompt. That was the problem.
Okay, we have a problem now.
us.
No, he prompted who has done crimes, which I don't think any of us other than Drew.
No, I
has
said
done.
hypothetically, if you got arrested, what would you get arrested for? Having too much
That's
fun.
Yes.
a little different.
Papa's
I don't think any of us but Drew has.
You've admitted to being arrested.
I've done crimes.
Yeah, well, in the Salem witch trials,
It's not
they
hot.
got you.
Difference.
I've been
yeah,
arrested
Just hold your breath.
I figured you had.
twice.
Yeah.
You've been arrested twice.
Yeah.
I got a DUI for driving my 49cc
I know.
scooter.
It's driving a scooter. Yeah.
One for me was I was very young and put in a drunk tank, and the other one was I was arrested for having one pain pill on me the day after I got out of the hospital for having kidney stone surgery. And I
What?
was supposed to have that, but I didn't have my bottle on me, and they took me to jail for one pill.
How did
Hey,
you
I just watched Dope Sick. I'm glad they took
Where
me to
was
jail.
this? Shut up. Here?
It was in in Lee Summit.
That makes sense,
Okay,
actually.
That's so Lisa.
This isn't a rich man's
We're so
drug.
fucking bored. Let's put this guy in jail.
I mean, pretty much.
Anyways,
Okay,
Okay, so we're
let's
gonna go ahead and
over.
get
Just
started.
prompt us. Just prompt
Okay.
us.
What
We'll
dice
do
would
some-
you
we'll do
be?
some-
All right, there
dice?
are
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7 different die to choose from. Your name is Calvin, and you would be
Let him do the intro and then do the prompt.
Sorry.